Okay, we live. What
Yeah,
up? What
man.
up?
It's
What up?
it's good to be live, man. Life is good. It's good to be live and it's good to be alive.
Yeah, indeed, man. Indeed,
Yeah.
indeed.
hmm
How's your day been though?
my day is alright, man. My day is alright. I mean, I got up early. I did a
Okay.
live on the NBA with
Okay.
OKC versus
Nope.
what's that team again? Memphis.
Okay.
And you know me, I'm rooting for OKC, right? So
Okay.
OKC was down 26 points, right? And we
Damn.
rallied back and grabbed that win. We rallied from
So
26 down and get that win. So that live for me was awesome because I like I like when the people come from the back and beat them, So
yeah.
but yeah, that was a fun live. That was a real fun live.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. So I started off the day with some good entertainment. And
Okay.
after that I was basically in my TV series stuff, watching some
Oh, okay.
BMF.
Oh, it's too long. I thought they stopped it.
Well, I didn't watch the old season 3, so I went online on like 1, 2, 3 movies, and I saw they have season 3, so I've just been watching it one by one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay. Okay.
But I don't think I watched season 2. So it's like I missed season 2 and I just jumped to season 3. So when you're
Oh,
watching something like that, there's a gap because I'm having some issues downloading season 2.
oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. What about
Yeah.
you?
Yeah. Same old. Just go, just go back and just want to jump with the life. Nothing
Mm-hmm.
much has changed.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah, nothing much has changed. Yes, I'm ahead of the table tennis club for the students. So,
Oh, the
uh,
head of the table tennis club. So that means you have to start doing your thing.
yeah, yeah. So once
Okay.
I'm done with live, going to meet some of the people that I think they have like a dinner party, something small.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so yeah, so I'm just gonna go join them. Well, apart from that, everything it's been like
All right.
going to bed early. Uh,
Well, you can start do some late live. I mean, I would do it with you, but
yeah,
most times when I'm home, it's already like 10:30, so that's
yeah,
like
I realize. Yeah,
11 your time.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not
It's
gonna
cool.
be able to do it the live all the time, but Fridays we can definitely do it,
All
and
right, man.
we'll see what happens on the weekend.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So first news on the docket: Shannon Sharpe is stepping away from ESPN after he is accused of sexual abuse by
Who?
his girlfriend.
His girlfriend? The
Yeah,
one he,
his
he
girl.
got caught on the live with?
No, a different girl. A different girl. So guess what?
Okay, so he has a girlfriend and then he got caught on the live with a different woman.
Yeah. So yeah. So the
Oh.
girl got pissed off about Shannon Sharp having sex online. So the girl was like, okay, you know what? Just just send me hold on. Just send me 50,000 and we call it even, right?
50 million. I see it's mil,
No,
not thousand though.
50,000. This
Oh,
is the beginning. So okay, just send me 50,000 and we call it even. And
okay.
Shannon was like, okay, I don't have you right now, but I'll send it to you later. And the girl is like, okay,
hmm
take a picture of the money or call me on live right now. Otherwise, you are with the girl. You are still with the girl. And Shannon is like, nah, I'll send it to you later. So it started off from there. I don't think
hmm
Shannon should send the 50,000, right?
hmm
So now the girl is accusing him of sexually abusing her. So
So
now
if
she's suing
if
for 50 million.
if someone is your girlfriend, how could you sexually abuse them?
Oh, there's marital abuse too, CJ.
So how does that work? I don't
Oh, so your
understand
girl
because
can just, yeah. Once you are married doesn't mean you are exempt from being accused, So your girl can say, oh, even though we married, you still sexually abuse me, because no is no, right? Regardless of whether you married or not.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So
So right now she's
yes.
saying that she told Shannon no, and he ain't
Yeah.
taking the no as for the no. So why are you
Yeah.
bringing it up today? Why didn't you bring it up the time when you said you're supposed to sue him for the no? You know?
Okay. According to the girl, they've been deliberating the news for the past 4 months.
Okay.
So what happens is, when somebody is accusing you, the person contacts a lawyer. So a lawyer then
Mm-hmm.
contacts you if you don't want the issue to be public, settle. So they've
Mm-hmm.
been going back and forth, right? So according
Okay.
to different reports, Shannon wanted to settle for 10 million. So the girl is like, hell no, I need 50.
She need 50 million.
Yeah. And Shannon is like, I can't do
Ooh.
50. I can only do 10 right now. Hold up.
But does Shannon have that kind of money? Does Shannon have 50 million just laying
He,
around? You can just
he
give
just
them.
signed $100 million deal. So I
Oh,
think
so he
about,
just signed $100 million
yeah,
deal,
about
and
two
she
months
want
ago,
half of it. She
she
want
want
half
half
of
of
it.
it. She want
How
half of
many years is for that deal? How many years on that deal?
It's a podcast deal. So um it's a podcast, it's a numbers game. So even if it's 10 years, you can, once the numbers meet the requirement or the benchmark, you can do that in 2 or 3 years. It's a numbers game, right?
Oh, okay, okay. But
Yeah,
that's tough, bro. Imagine you have
yeah.
to put in all that work to get 100 mil, and your so-called girlfriend or your wife all of a sudden just get up, man, sexual assault. You got to give away 50.
And
That's
guess
crazy.
what? Guess what? The girl is an OnlyFans model. She's just doing
So you see, this is what I don't like about these NFL and NBA players. Their so-called girlfriend is like the worst of the worst.
what do we, CJ, what did we talk
It's
about
like,
last week? You remember we said something about why do they keep going to the same,
yeah, it's like, why not go date a doctor or a nurse? You know,
at
someone.
least somebody who has a career, that she's not going to ruin her career just for your mistakes.
Yeah, and most likely, if you have those kind of things, she didn't want to like expose it online like that.
Yeah, because she's also probably timid, or she doesn't want her name out in the open like that, because she has a
Hmm.
career and reputation to protect. But what has an OnlyFans model has to protect? What has she got anyway?
Either
You
way,
know,
right now her ratings is gonna go through the roof because
through
everybody
the roof.
else is gonna want to bang
Yeah,
that only fan girl who was with Shannon Sharpe,
yeah,
and maybe get her to say, "Oh, Shannon Sharpe ain't shit. You bigger than him."
yeah, yeah, yeah. At least bullshit, because and Shannon,
Yo.
like he should have avoided, because the way the girl was questioning and talking to him, somebody should have, like, maybe your instinct should have told you, man, I think I'm being recorded or something. So I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
play.
she recorded the conversation.
Yeah, she has a recording. Hold on, I'm gonna play one part of the recording. 1 minute. I
Okay.
forgot to add this part to it, so I'm just gonna find it now. I'm just gonna find it now. So she has a recording. Sorry, it's gonna come through hard. It's gonna come
Okay.
Mad
through.
at and you're just gonna hang up on me you're just gonna like get mad at and you're just gonna hang up on me, so I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
what does that even mean?
Nothing, Gabby. You want to be a dick to me now, so
I don't want to be, don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm going to choke the out of you when I see you. Thank you.
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do. I don't think
Well,
Oh, so she got him to even inflict himself on the recording, like to say, "I'm gonna choke the whenever I see you." You
yeah.
know,
And according to
although
Shannon Sharpe, the
although that was
recording
like
is
the anger
corrupted.
talking, you know.
Yeah.
Uh, what he's saying, like
According to
the AI that.
Yeah, he said the AI everything. And Shannon is now saying, okay, the lawyer says we have a sex tape of you abusing the lady. And Shannon is like, because there's a lot of text messages between Shannon and the lady. So the lady is
Mm-hmm,
like, I want you to tie me behind my back and do whatever you want to do to me. And Shannon is
mm-hmm,
like, man, I don't want to do that. And the girl is like, yeah, that's what I want. And Shannon's like, how do you even do that? And the girl is like, okay, we're not gonna do that. Then we just use the handcuffs instead. And Shannon's so a lot of freaky shit was going on between these two, right?
So Shannon
And
probably thought she liked it that way.
because the girl is an OnlyFans model,
Yeah, he probably
and
thinks she likes it that way.
yeah, and come to find
But
out,
that.
the lawyer
Mhm.
says we have a sex tape of you doing that to the lady. And Shannon is like, okay, release a sex tape because I have the full video. Yo, Shannon is crazy. He's now saying he has a full recording of the whole sexual escapade that went on between the two. I'm like,
Mhm.
oh, this is getting freaky right now. Right. So Shannon is like, okay, I'm not gonna give you no 50 million. So just release the tape and then let the court handle everything. So the lawyer
Mhm.
and the lady are trying to like extort me. Uh,
Yeah,
that's
well,
what Shannon is saying
since
now.
to me now, like since it reached that far, it's best he take his chances in court because if he
Yeah,
pays it off now,
it's too
everything
late.
goes to shit. He
Yeah,
loses reputation, he lose everything. It's best he take his chances in court. And if the court say, okay, you need to spend that money, well, at least you tried.
yeah,
Because right now, it's gone too far, man.
it's going too
It's
far. And
gone
guess
too
who the
far.
lawyer is?
The lady who represent people for free, the lady on the DD case.
The same guy, the same lawyer that sued Jay-Z and Diddy is the same lawyer the lady went to.
This lie is on fire right now, man. This lie is making bank. He making bank.
Yo, yo, this is crazy. This is indeed crazy. So
He's on a celebrity shakedown right now.
yeah, so Sharp is he's stepping away from ESPN, so he's not gonna be on
Well,
ESPN until
well,
probably
well, he has to.
yeah.
ESPN is the type of place that doesn't want their name get dragged through the mud, and
Yeah,
they might cancel his contract just because of that. According to how
yeah,
things
because
were, but
yeah,
lucky for him, he has his like own little shows going on, like uh, or and those things, and the
yeah,
Shea Club. At least have those podcast channels you can always back to. I mean, it may not be as big as big on ESPN, but it works still.
yeah. And and ESPN forgave him for the first one, the one he had on live.
Yeah. When that
And they
one
were
was
like, no,
live.
that's cool, so nothing much. And then Shannon, we had, so I want to play you something from just a few minutes of a clip. Hold on.
Because this
Let's
is
hear it.
it's Mo is different. Come on. Oh, they talk to us. How this dating thing. Because this is it's Mo is different now than when you and I was
It's different, baby. I'm grateful I'm not 56 and trying.
Are you trying to say that? What you trying to say? Mo?
I'm
You
looking right at you.
I know you looking at me.
I ain't backing down. You better take your old ass and get somebody to love you.
Damn, Mo.
Now I'm looking right at you. Let me tell y'all what Shannon needs.
Let me
Okay?
live my
this
Let
was
me
life.
tell
years
you what
ago
my
or a
baby
year
need.
ago.
He need him an old fat gal who can bake good cakes, make some smothered turkey wings, who gonna rub his feet at the nighttime, okay, and gonna have a sip of his cognac to make him feel better about himself when he come home at night. That's what Shannon need. You don't need no 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl.
I do.
This is your auntie talking to you. Take your old ass and get you an old bitch out there that can love you old. You're trying to hang out with these young bitches and you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it.
Dang.
When they want you to go for the 4th round, you looking at her like, bitch, listen, you want some money to go to Starbucks?
Yeah.
Because I can't go no further. But if you get your older girl, when you get to that 4th round, she's going to say, hold on. Let me go get you some eggs and cheese and some toast with apple butter, because that's going to get your energy back up. I'm talking right to you. Shit. So he thought I was going to be scared. Yes, I'm talking. And I know an old gal, she'd be good to you. Her name is Elladora. Now, when you know somebody named Elladora, she's old school. Now, Miss Elladora told me to tell you. She said, I think he like red velvet.
Oh, I do.
I say, Miss Elladora, if he do like that, she said, you let him know I got something for him.
Yeah, I
And
like
she
red
don't
velvet.
have no.
So that was
See,
a year or
that
two ago.
lady knew it. That
Yeah, that
lady
lady
knew
knew
it. She was trying to warn him, but guys, never take the warning, bro.
Never take. He was pretending like nothing was going on. So, and then okay, let's run through the clips now. Let's run through one more.
I
But
was
she hit the
scared
nail
she
on the
might have me
head, bro.
running down the street like
She was on
like John
point.
to get with a white woman because I was scared she might have me running down the street like Jonathan
There
Majors.
you go. See, come on, cat.
Not because I didn't like white women. I think white women are as great as any other women. But I'm not gonna act like I'm not scared of them. I have a reason to be scared. You could be Kang the Conqueror, and they could take your rabbit ass down in 2 weekends. And that's the truth.
Well,
Oh, so wait,
you remember?
it's a white woman.
Yeah, it's a what?
Oh.
Oh, that's okay. Hold on.
So wait, so even Cat
Get with a
Williams
white
was
woman
trying to
'cause I-
warn him.
Yeah, that's the girl, bro. You see the girl in the upper left corner.
Oh gosh.
She's not.
Okay.
Yo, she's not all that. She's not all
Yeah,
that.
she's not all that. She's just
She's not all
she's
that.
not all that. What did
Well,
Shannon Sharpe see,
and
bro?
even that's with a lot of makeup, you know.
So what did Shannon Sharpe see in her though?
I really don't know. And she has no eyes. And Shannon's like, I can get you some nice eyes. One is 25, so that'll be 50,000. And the girl is like, really? Say, yeah, if you want it, you can have it. That girl without a makeup, bro. Without I've seen a girl without a makeup.
I think the freaky stunts is what had him locked in, because she was
Yeah.
willing to do almost anything.
Yeah.
She was willing to do almost anything. That is what got him there in all this drama. But that was probably her game plan from day one.
Yeah. Yeah. And according to a few sections, Shannon likes to lead with money, So a lot of people have some conspiracy theory going on that Shannon Sharpe and Shaq had an issue. And
With Shaq, like Shaquille O'Neal?
Yeah, Shaquille O'Neal. They had an issue.
Okay.
So there's a clip going around by this NBA player. I want to get your thought on it quickly.
Shaq said he's paying top dollar for. I don't know if you're on this kind of time, but I was in a group chat the other day, or actually just yesterday, and Shaq said he's paying top dollar for any information on old boy. So, again, I don't know if you're on that kind of time or not, but Shaq is known to throw large sums of money around. So, just want to put that out there.
Well, this is
quiet.
So that's
guy.
Mark Barnes.
Yeah.
Barnes is saying that Shaq is paying top dollar for information on Shannon.
Yeah.
So that means Shannon probably banged out one of his girls.
They've had issue for a very long time.
Most likely it's over a woman, man. Shannon probably slept with one of his ladies.
Yeah, probably. And this is what people are selling now.
Evidence, OnlyFans.
Yo,
Oh, yo, social media really knows how to sell those memes, bro.
yeah,
They
yeah,
really know how to sell those memes. Right now,
yeah. It
Shannon
is
is
crazy.
done, man.
He's
Shannon is
done.
done. He's
Only
done.
his podcast can save him now.
Yeah,
That's why
well,
he was with Terence Crawford pretending like, oh, I'm learning boxing so that people forget about it. Nah, nigga.
okay.
People
But
don't
honestly,
forget.
I was looking at him doing the boxing with Terence Crawford, and I realized
Yeah.
Shannon is a big ass man, bro.
He's a big guy, bro.
Yo, he make Crawford look like an ant. So
Yeah, he's
imagine
a big guy.
how big he is compared to this tiny woman he's been
Yeah,
banging.
yeah, 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 bro. And
Yo.
the lady saying he put it everywhere he wanted to.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
you can tell she's a freaky one. That's the only reason I could see him being with her, because she's not like the Kardashians who got it going all there and there, but she looks like the type who would let you do anything you want. So with
Yeah,
that, he had a lot of fun, and I think that's why he sticked around with her. But little did he know
yeah,
she was setting him up, and that's what's messed up.
yeah, yeah,
That's what's messed up.
yeah,
But anyway, hopefully he learns his lesson from there, and he find
yeah.
himself a doctor, a nurse. You see, the woman who came on the show last year was talking about Ellen, whatever. You know,
Mm-hmm.
maybe he could go meet up with her after and date her.
Yeah. Anyway, man. Um,
But even you too, Volta, you need to be careful, bro. You're
I ain't
in
got nothing
Japan
to
right
do.
now.
Oh,
You remember the song? I'm on the way up. When
I'm
you're
all
on
the
the
way
way
up.
up, you're on the way up.
Shit.
So on the way up, you gotta grab the right one early, because once you reach up to the top,
Yeah.
it's hard,
Yeah.
bro.
It's hard.
It's
It's
hard.
true.
You can't get up to the top and then have all that. Then you're in
Hell
trouble,
no.
because like you see guys like Shannon, when they were on the way up, they didn't secure a good woman, and
Nah.
now
They didn't do
it's
that.
like at the peak, it's hard to do because
Yeah.
everybody out for something.
Always. Okay. Uh let's do Kanye West. I
All
want you
right.
to. All right. He said this song is called. He released a song. He said this
Mhm.
song is called Cousin, about my cousin that's locked in jail for life for unaliving a pregnant lady a few years after I told him we wouldn't look at dirty magazines together anymore. Right? Pe- Perhaps in my self-centered mess, I felt it was my fault that I showed him those dirty magazines when he was 6. And then we acted out what we saw. My dad had Playboy magazines, but the magazines I found in the top of my mom's closet were different. My name is Ye, and I, whatever my cousins till I was 14.
What the
So,
hell, man? With
yeah, it is crazy.
you know what I mean? That shit, man.
Yeah, it's really nasty. And for him to say this now, and you have daughters, bro. You have daughters 6 and 14 there about. Certain things you're just supposed to keep
Maybe,
to yourself.
but then maybe his daughters found his magazines, because I'm sure he has some magazines in his house.
Yeah. And now he wants
Maybe
to put
he's
it on the daughter. He's saying now I want to protect my daughters because protect them from the family. He's saying this according to his uh, perceived thought. He's saying this because his daughter is hanging around other cousins, like the Kardashian, they also have their daughters and sons. So he's telling the world this because in his perverted mind, he doesn't want his daughter to go through the same thing because she's hanging around other cousins and other family members now.
Okay. I guess he wants us to let her know that he made those mistakes and he don't want her to go down the same road.
Yeah.
But
But
that's
why not
wild,
just
though.
keep in the
That's
family,
wild.
bro?
Yeah, you don't need to post it on social media. That's
Yeah,
the whole thing. Or maybe he needs the attention. Maybe he's trying to get in good with the gay community.
yeah, yeah,
You never know, because Kanye has some weird spin on things. Like when he made
yeah,
his wife took off basically wearing nothing in front of a million cameras,
yeah,
and
yeah,
then put a spin on, oh, they're about to break up. Now he's dropping some gay thing about, oh, I sucked a D until I was 14.
yeah,
It's like he probably
yeah.
has an ulterior motive, man.
I know, right? Because his next tweet, I think yesterday he came out. It's okay. Now you people can call me homophobic no more. Oh my God, this guy is crazy. And I'm like,
It's
maybe
like
your cousin doesn't
it's
even
like
want this.
he's probably saying like, I've been there, done that.
Yeah. And
now
I'm like,
now
maybe
his
your cousin
cousin is
doesn't
in
even want
jail.
this.
Oh,
Yeah.
his cousin is in jail, right? Now they're gonna be calling him a fag.
Yeah, and he does. Maybe what if your cousin doesn't want this news coming out? He's serving live already. Maybe he doesn't want this news coming out.
Or maybe
You
that's
know?
his way of getting his cousin messed up in jail.
Yeah,
Some revenge shit.
yeah, yeah. This is crazy. Because I think that Hitler, he was like, okay, I like Hitler, I love Hitler, I hate Jews. Maybe that didn't help. Maybe people was like, oh man, who cares? So
hmm No, he
yeah,
needs
maybe.
something else. No, okay, no, I've been there. I know what a D tastes like.
That's man.
Yo, that is crazy, though. That is crazy. And it's with your cousin.
If your cousin, man, that's incest, bro.
Yo, these guys, your own cousin.
That's incest. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
That is
messed up.
crazy.
That's
So
messed up. That's
yeah,
some crazy ass childhood,
yeah,
though.
that's
Mom
crazy.
having the wrong, even your mom having the wrong kind of magazines. What is your mom doing
Mm-hmm.
with those magazines?
What was she doing those magazines?
Unless
Because people
unless she
have been
just
calling.
like unless she just like looking at the muscular guys. Maybe that's what her mom was doing, that for her to get her freak off.
Yeah.
But then again, you could just have those half-bodied, you know what I mean,
Mm-hmm.
magazine. You don't have to go for it like for the full show. So, and he's putting his mom in the spotlight too.
And your mom is dead. Like, goodness gracious, bro. Like, for real, bro. Your Kanye is crazy.
Your
To
mom
let
can
all
rest
this
in
come out
peace, bro.
now. Yeah, it's nasty.
Mm,
And I just
mm,
feel for the kids. They're gonna grow up anyway. The mom already did that, so who cares, right? That's what the mom
mhm.
is known for. So I think it runs in the family, I guess.
Yeah, the family is messed up. The gene pool
Yeah,
is done. The
yeah,
gene pool is done.
yeah. Hell, man. Anyway, man, that's
Hmm.
Kanye, man. We wish him all the best. And
Yeah, good luck to
he's.
him.
I thought he was gonna be like maybe sad about it, but he's just going on his business like nothing happened. Like he didn't send out this tweet. Yeah, he say,
Okay.
okay, I suck it. So what? Now what? So I'm like, is somebody trying to blackmail him and he got ahead of the issue?
It's probably that too. Maybe the
Yeah.
cousin in jail is trying to blackmail him. He's like, you know what?
Oh
I'll
yeah.
just admit it. He's like, I need some cigarettes in my,
Yeah.
in my
Probably.
inbox. And he's like, nah, I ain't giving you that. I'll admit it. And he just
Yeah.
admits it.
You saw
Take
it,
it as
man.
free publicity.
Anyway, yeah, it's
Well,
fucking
good for
crazy.
him though. Good luck for
Yeah.
him. Good luck to him. But you know, Kanye, he has a way to spin everything. Last time I
Mm-hmm.
saw he was wearing this clothes, one of his new whatever creation, where he put it's like his whole face is covered, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine, imagine wearing that and walking into a bank.
Yeah. Kanye
Do
is
they
like
arrest you
all
at the door?
attention necessary. Yeah,
Do they arrest you at the door, or
they
do they
do.
allow you to wear it? If you're wearing
Yeah.
does that
Nah, they
cost
don't
you
gonna
again?
allow. They not gonna allow it. But during the COVID, they allowed it. So now the laws have changed a little bit. You know,
Mhm.
he was wearing the Hitler sign, like the Nazi sign around. He designed a T-shirt just wearing around. Like I'm like, he's trying to get the attention. He released an album, I think, 2 months ago. Nobody cared. He's trying to release a
Mhm.
new one. Nobody cared. So he's trying to get the attention any way possible. You know,
Oh,
but he's not
well,
getting it.
because he's not signed to any record label anymore, so he needs to create free publicity, you know?
Yeah. And he thought maybe Jay-Z will be the one to help. He said Jay-Z's kids are retarded, the kids are ugly, Beyonce's kids are very ugly. That's why they don't show their pictures. And Jay-Z or Beyonce, nobody responded to him, nobody cared, you know. Yeah, and that went away. And later I
Jay-Z's
said,
like,
I'm sorry.
I have enough on my plate. I'm dealing with a lawsuit right now.
Yeah, Kanye just doesn't hit like before. Now people are just used
Mm,
to him now. Like nobody cares, so
yeah. Well, he
yeah.
did a lot. He did a lot. Well, he's gonna get Bianca to wear something new this time. Wait for
Yeah,
the
but
next media outlet, you know. But
yeah,
we already seen it all. There's nothing more to show.
yeah, there's nothing. Unless Cassie did.
unless unless she go get some crazy tattoo.
Yeah, but people have seen
That
tattoos before too.
no, but like before we seen the Holy Grail with nothing on. Now if we see the Holy Grail with some weird ass tattoo,
Yeah,
it's gonna be something new to talk about,
fucking
So
hell. Fucking hell.
that's
Anyway,
what's
man.
gonna happen next, man. Yeah.
Yeah, Kanye, man. Anyway, the 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 Roman Catholic and shambles. The Pope is dead.
The Pope is dead?
Yeah, he died. Uh,
But didn't he just like came into power recently and he died already?
yeah, he's been there for almost 17 years now. Yeah,
Wait,
but
the
then
last
he's
time we
like,
talked
but
the last time
is
we
that
talked about the Pope was like 17 years ago?
no? Yeah, the Pope. Yeah, he's been the Pope for almost, I think so, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, but he did the Easter Sunday festivities, and the following day he died.
Wow. That's messed
Yeah,
up.
so I want to get some videos
Oh,
going.
he started. I think he
All right,
started
we're
it
going to
in
bring you some breaking news
2013.
just coming.
You were about to say
And
something?
I think he started being the Pope in 2013, right?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
anyway, go for it.
All right, we're going to bring you some breaking news just coming into us now here in Al Jazeera that Pope Francis, the first Latin American leader of the Roman Catholic Church, has died. Just to repeat that, an announcement being made by the Vatican in a video statement saying Pope Francis, who we know has been suffering health challenges, has now passed away. It ends an often turbulent reign that has reigned in the Vatican as he sought to overhaul the institution. Now, we do know that the Pope had appeared briefly to give traditional Easter blessing on Sunday. He appeared from the balcony of St. Peter's Basilica in front of crowds there. And that appearance followed a brief meeting with the US Vice President J.D. Vance. In those appearances, were his highest profile appearances since he was discharged from hospital. Doctors were telling him he needed to rest, but he did make those brief appearances, raising perhaps hopes that he was on the mend. But now the news coming from the Vatican, the leader of the Roman Catholic Pope, the Roman Catholic Church, Pope Francis, has died.
So hold on. That's the same Pope who signed the Lamborghini the other day.
Yeah.
So he got
Yeah.
to sign a Lamborghini before he died.
No, that was he signed it in 2017.
Oh, I was wondering because if it was just recently, whoever bought that Lamborghini, right? You
Yeah.
bought it maybe at 900,000. It's like, oh, a few days later, that price is just whoosh through the roof, bro. What an
Indeed.
investment!
What an investment indeed. Yeah, so he died.
Yo, that's
Yeah.
crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. My mom was sad. Like I talked to my mom was yesterday. No, for Easter. Yeah, Easter Sunday I called my mom. She was really sad. You know, she's a devout Catholic, so her whole side of
Oh
the
well.
family are all Catholic. So
Well, I think
yeah.
the gays are sad too.
Yeah. Cause come to find, yo, I never liked him for that, right? I never liked
that
him for that alone.
that community is going to be very sad for a long time. Hopefully, we get a proper pope in position next, man.
Yeah, but come to find out, right? He became so popular. Like I didn't know people like him like that. Yo, after his death, I realized, yo, this person is loved around the world. I'm like, yo, this city is crazy. Even the majority Muslim nations were like, oh, this guy was a good guy. He cared about the poor. He cared about war. He cared about suffering. He cared about everything about the marginalized group. He cared about. So it wasn't only the gays, because in his mind, the gays were marginalized, right? So he was for all marginalized people around the world. So, yo, the outpour at Rome was crazy. I'm like, yo.
So with that said, that means the black community loved him.
Yeah, in Africa, yeah, and majority of the Catholics are in Africa, I'll say. So, and then he visited, especially the poor African countries. He went there. Once he became Pope, he was like, okay, these are the places I want to go. So people still have like those fond memories of him coming there when they were at their lowest. So even with his gay agenda, they still adored him, you know.
Okay.
So yeah. So he is loved. He is loved. I was surprised to see that, because the previous popes, they died and nobody cared. It's like, oh, another pope is dead, because they held on to the tradition of the Roman Catholic. They don't like outsiders. These are the rules, and we follow it. We've been following it for like the past 6 generations or centuries or whatever. I think the Roman Catholic Church started in the 7th century. So
with that said, are you sure they didn't poison him? Okay, no. When you go against the rules, they get rid of you, you know.
Yeah, but he's 88 years old, right? So I don't know whether they'll do that to him. Unless you wanted to sign something, you're like, oh, you got to go. Yeah. Yeah. So the funeral is I think it's on Sunday. I'm going to try to see what I'm going to stream the funeral.
Okay, do
it's
a
on
live.
Sunday, so yeah, I want to try to do live. Trump is going to be there, so I might as well, you know.
Oh yes. Speaking of
So,
Trump, he's going all over the media right now.
Yeah. So a lot of celebrities and world leaders are going to attend his funeral. So now they are laying his body on stage, so people are just going to see his body being laid down there. So it's open
I saw
casket
they
for
had
it.
it in a beautiful casket the other day too.
Yeah.
I saw that online.
Yeah. Yeah. So they treated him well.
But So how long they gonna have open casket? Because I know with the bodies, it's supposed to be like a time period when they could keep it open, and after that is like the body start changing form.
Oh yeah, so I think the heavy uh formalin is what they normally use to preserve the bodies, and maybe in the evening probably drop him in a nice temperatured room to keep it,
Uh-huh.
you know. And I
Okay.
think on Sunday, or I think Sunday, they're gonna bury him because it's
Oh,
7 days, right? 7 days he's supposed to be um after death. 7 days, 7 days later they bury you. So
okay.
it's
So who
yeah.
is
So
gonna be they already named the replacement, or?
no, that this is when the politics of the Roman Catholic begins.
Who's
Yeah, this is where the
gonna be the
politics all
next?
start. Yeah. In the past, it used to be, oh, maybe the Holy Spirit appeared and chose one, but we grew up on those lies now. Everybody knows the politics is heavy down there. You know,
Hmm.
yeah, people are backstabbing each other to get in position,
So
you
you
know.
think we're gonna have a young pope, or we're gonna have another 70-something-year-old?
We're gonna have an old pope, man. We're gonna have
Hmm.
because this guy disrupted the whole tradition. So I think they're gonna
Hmm.
go back to their tradition, you know.
Okay,
'Cause-
it's
yeah,
like the CCP. One party fight, die, and then the next party comes in, take over,
yeah,
switch into
yeah,
different party, like the power struggle.
yeah. So I think they're gonna try to,
Okay.
yeah, because he was marrying gays in the church. He said you can divorce your wife. It's okay. So you know, so I think
Uh,
so I think they're gonna go back to the original. They're gonna go back
mhm.
to the original. I think so.
Yeah, I think
But
the original is better, man. This bullshit about marrying gays is like
yeah,
it was not
he
meant
just
to be that way, man.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
divorce your wife if you want to, but she
yeah. He was
that's messed
divorcing
up,
people in the
man.
church. Yeah, that
Yeah.
guy didn't care, man. He was divorcing people in the church and everything. He really doesn't care. So,
Well,
mm,
hopefully he goes to heaven.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Hopefully, that's all we can all hope.
Yo, that is messed up, yo.
It is
Questioning
messed
whether
up.
the Pope is going to heaven or hell.
Yeah, it is crazy. Yeah. So, you got any news down there you wanna?
Nah, I don't really have much on my side.
Okay, cause is it the Pope has taken over the news and the other ones are just Trump and all these other
Yeah,
back
so
and forth.
basically recently when I was online, I haven't seen any news. Everything that I see in my timeline was either like Trump blah blah blah, and Trump
Yeah.
is trying to fire um the SEC guy, and
Oh,
oh,
the
he
Fed.
changed his mind. Yeah, he's trying to fire the Fed, and now he changed his mind about he's not going to fire the Fed because he probably realized that if he actually somehow in some way threaten the Fed or is able to do that, it will just make the whole US dollar shit crash because it means that the US can manipulate their currency just like China.
Yeah,
Because
but Trump,
you manipulate the guy who controls it. So, by
yeah,
him
Trump
saying that,
doesn't like the guy. And
yeah, I know he doesn't like the guy, but him saying that put the whole thing into question.
yeah, because he wants the guy to um cut down interest rate, right? And the guy's like, nah, I'm not cutting it down. And if you want to fire me, fire me, because the president can cut interest rate. Trump just want interest rate down so that people can borrow. You know, I think interest rate is at 2% or 2.5% now. Trump think it's too high. We already get it to 1%, and the guy's like, nah, I'm not getting it down there. So Trump is like, okay, if you don't get it down, I'm gonna fire you. And then he thought about it. He's like, okay, if I fire you, then there's gonna be a whole commotion. The next guy is gonna come. It's gonna take longer for the next guy to be approved. Probably six
Mm.
months. I don't want to go through this hell. So I'm just gonna keep you there. But please just cut down interest rate, because his trade war with China is not going well according to what he wanted. He thought China would have folded by now. China is not
Yeah,
folding,
China is
Now he
showing that, hey, I could survive.
yeah. Now he's trying to sweet talk them, man. He said, I love China, I love Xi. Maybe we'll try to cut it down. I think that 145% is too high. I'm like, yo, knock it off. China is like, we're just gonna wait you out now, man. And the reason why China is not budging is because China knows Trump changes his mind too easily.
Hmm.
You know, Trump
Yeah,
changes his mind too easily. That's a problem, bro. That's
yeah,
a
man. Trump,
problem.
Trump
So
is crazy. Oh,
yeah.
my friend is texting here. He's saying hi.
Okay. Shit. Oh, from the basketball.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully it goes well for because now the other countries that he thought um they are gonna cut a deal, they are not cutting no deal. Nobody's cutting
Hmm.
a deal. He's tired of the Ukraine Russia war. He said, I'm gonna walk away if these people don't make a deal. I thought you said you're gonna make a deal. Now that it's like Ukraine doesn't want to make a deal. Ukraine is like, no, I've already made a deal. He said, yeah, but I didn't like that. But we've already signed. You give us the deal, and we signed. Okay, Russia
Okay.
doesn't want to sign the deal. What is it, bro? What is it? So that's the problem with Mr. Trump, man. That's the
Yeah.
problem. So we don't know,
But
man.
I thought he would have been winning the trade war, but right now it's too early to say who is winning. And
Yeah, it's too early because it's like the problem with Trump is he's very impatient. He sometimes you just have to make a decision and just close your mind to it. But he thinks once he says something, the person he's saying it to has to automatically raise his hand and say, okay, I kiss your feet. I'm going to oblige. And China's like, man, I'm not going to do that, you know,
China is like,
because
I'm not Singapore. There's no
yeah,
science. No,
hell
is
no,
it Singapore or was it in Indonesia? I
Indonesia,
forgot which one. Indonesia. He's
Indonesia.
not saying yes sir, yes sir anymore, man.
So that's the problem with Mr. Trump. So now he's just flip flopping, you know. So I don't know, man. Regardless, we wish them all the best. And uh, let's look at the final news. Uh,
Okay.
you want to go through the NBA? How's
Well, I did.
so far for you?
Well, for the NBA, I did it this morning. Everything is looking good. Is going basically according to plan.
Okay,
OKC look like the team to beat. So far, they're playing some decent basketball, but I
okay,
think the second round is going to be the true test of if they're really playoff ready. Because like a team like Memphis, they don't have enough experience under their belt. So um, if they make it in the second round versus the Clippers and they beat them up, then most likely they would be able to win it all. Apart
okay.
from that, New York win their game today, but I'm surprised they
That's
lost like game two, and like
so
as
they
me
are
and my
up to
friend
one
was,
now.
yeah, right now it's 2-1. All right. And Bucks is a big disappointment to me because
Okay,
Damian Lillard was like bragging and boasting about, oh, I'm gonna show you who is the man, and all these things when he come to play. So yeah, I thought he would be having that
I
Dame
thought he
time.
was injured. Oh, he's back.
Yeah, he's back. He's back from a blood clot. But
Okay,
How Pat Riley said it, right? Pat Riley said it the right way. If you're on the bench and you're not doing shit, you should shut your mouth up.
yeah,
But
yeah.
he like on the bench, injured, coming back from injury and
Still
piss
talking.
off, yeah, talking too much, and he piss off the Halliburton guy. And yeah, he's showing him who's the boss right now. So
Yeah.
far it looks like Doc Rivers is going to be on the hot seat because to me,
Yeah.
he's always been a playoff coach, but he ain't never win shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, he'd be out.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah, so
Doc, Doc
like for
Rivers, I
that,
think he won one with Celtic, no?
you just win one ring. What is one ring and you've been in the NBA for so goddamn long? Look at
Yeah.
Spokeser. You know Spokes?
Yeah.
He
Yeah. He won like
winning.
3
He
with
he
LeBron or
winning.
something.
Yeah, he win with LeBron. He win with Wade, and he take a lot of teams to the playoffs that they didn't have no business being in the playoffs. Like even
Yeah.
this year, Miami made it to the playoffs, right?
Yeah. With that,
I mean,
yeah, with that team, yeah.
yeah, they basically don't have a strong enough team, and they're doing more damage than someone who has a good team. Like for me, if Spookser had the Bucks as their team, man, these guys winning that shit. But Doc Rivers to
Okay.
me, he's like a coach that don't know how to utilize his guys. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know what's wrong with him. Even the other day,
Maybe it's his
Stephen A.
voice.
Smith. Yeah, maybe it's that. Maybe he has a Cat Williams problem.
Yeah.
Not Cat
So
Williams. What is his name again? Cat what? Not Cat Williams. Cat. Well, anyway, the guy from New York who's on New York. We were talking about him.
Carl Anthony Towns.
Carl Anthony Towns. I'm calling him Cat Williams because his short name is Cat. But
Yeah.
Carl
Carl
Anthony
Anthony Towns.
Towns. Yeah, maybe he has a Carl Anthony Towns problem, man. So
Yeah,
that
probably.
is what's going on with the Bucks. And then when it comes down to Boston, Boston handling business, but I don't want Boston to win shit. If any team
Okay.
could win, I want any team to win but Boston. You
Okay.
know, I ain't like them at all since after what they did to Kyrie.
Yeah.
How these young bloods win. I want anybody to win but Boston. So, but Boston is a really decent team and they're doing a lot of damage and they have a lot of firepower because even today, um, Jason Smith didn't even play. Tatum didn't play, and
Okay.
they still handle their business without Tatum. He has a wrist
Okay.
injury, so even just Brown is enough to handle the Magics. So
Yeah.
the team who I want to come out of the East is actually Cleveland, and Cleveland is doing well.
Okay.
I want Spider Mitchell to dominate because to me he deserve a win, man. He
Oh,
deserve a
Kevin Love
win.
is still there. No.
Kevin Love,
Yeah.
Love is in Miami, man.
Oh, he's in
Love,
Miami.
yeah,
Golly.
Love is playing for Miami. Yeah,
Dang.
Love,
He switched team on them.
yeah, Miami, man. But Miami is gonna get blowed out. I mean, they ain't have no business being in the playoff, but they
Yeah.
made it. So we'll see what happened with that. So the teams that I'm looking at in the West is actually the Lakers and OKC, but I'm seeing the
Yeah.
Clippers. The Clippers is playing some good ball, yo.
Yo, they were
Kawhi,
against Nuggets, right?
yeah, they're against the Nuggets, but right now the Clippers is eating those Nuggets, man.
Dang.
They're barbecuing up those Nuggets, man. Kawhi is in robot mode, and he's doing his thing. So, um,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I'm the way Lakers play, bro. Like I don't know because they're going back to Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't get your mojo back, I don't know what's gonna happen, bro. Like for real, for real. They have to
Well,
find a way.
Lakers' biggest issue is the Lakers themselves because
Okay.
Lakers is like a team that is full with a bunch of pride and aspirations. So
Yeah.
it's like they walk in the arena and they feel like, oh, we're supposed to win already. So
Oh, okay.
they're gonna hand them the win. They don't
Okay.
come in the arena getting ready to do the dirty work, like diving on the ground and
Okay.
fighting, like to say, okay, although we have the odds to win because we got LeBron on our team, but we're going to fight for it. We're going to come in physical, and that's why they lost game 1. Ant and them came in so physical. It's like these boys were just like, what?
Yeah.
I didn't know we could play like that. Nobody diving on the floor, but in game 2, they were diving on the floor. You know, Luka bruising up his knees, and that's the kind of way they have to play to win. So once LA bring that energy like that, they should beat Ant and them no problem. They should make it a gentleman's sweep 5. But LA does wake up. Sometimes they wake up and they feel like, they're feeling themselves. And once they wake
Yeah.
up and they're feeling themselves, they're going to lose. So tomorrow I'm going to do the live on it though. If once nothing happen out of the way, like I don't have to go out to shoot a video, I'm going to do the live tomorrow. So that's the plan. There's like 3 games. Yeah, I want to do the Lakers, but then there's going to also be like some other games going on. The time is like so fucking tight. I don't know what's wrong with these people. They put the game schedule like, because even the Nuggets game, I wanted to do the live on it too, but I couldn't do it. The time the OKC game was still going on. So what I'm going to try to do, because I'm seeing the schedule like 7 a.m. is Boston and the Magics. So if I get up early enough, I'm going to do the Boston, and then a game takes like 2 hours. So basically when the Boston Magic game is finishing, I'm going to jump straight into the Lakers. That could be like that will be like the best way to do it.
Oh, okay. That's nice. Your friend says he's gonna be there for you too, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been on a live with me for the longest few days. Like we've been watching all the games together. He's always there on time, on schedule.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Hopefully the Lakers win though.
Yeah, watching the Lakers win would be nice though. So I'm gonna go in and watch that game. I don't know if you're gonna be able to make it.
What's his name?
I say I don't know if you're gonna be able to make it for that one.
Oh, the Lakers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely make it for Lakers, man.
I'll definitely make it
for Lakers. Hold on, let me check what time it is. Lakers. Hold on.
It's supposed to be 10:30 your time. 10:30.
Oh, then I'll make it. I'll surely make it. 10:30, man. I'll be here. 10:30. I'll be here.
Yeah. So we can do those 2 games, and then like after those 2 games, we can see what else we can do. Maybe during the day. I'm not too sure. Yeah.
We'll figure it out tomorrow. Yeah.
And then what's going on in the boxing community though?
Man, I told you this Techie Al-Ashik came through like a tsunami, paid everybody off. Now nobody wants to fight. He decides when they fight. This shit is all crazy right now. Boxing has gone the wayside since this guy came through. He came
no
through.
Action for you.
It's like, because what he did was he came through, gave all these boxers bunch of money for them to fight in Saudi Arabia and at weird times. And now this guy is not even like, you get what I mean? So
so the time schedule is not good, so that people hardly watch the games anymore.
People hardly watch the matches, and he's putting it on pay-per-view, so nobody's buying. So what happened then is now he wants to form his own boxing commission where he relegates all the 4 sanctioning bodies to the wayside, and he comes out with his own belt like the UFC. So now he stopped paying people because I think that the league starts in December. I think he officially unveils a boxing league in December. So now he's not giving these guys no more money so everybody's just sitting down waiting for him to pop back up, So the shit is just all weird. Because the only way boxing function is in America. China can pay all the money, Japan can pay all the money, UAE can pay all the money, but it doesn't feel the same like a big boxing weekend in the US.
Because I
You
think
know,
the US have the bigger fan club though, because even the
Mhm.
gyms and all the trainers and the coach,
Yeah,
the majority of the sports is there. And apart from
yeah,
that, it's like in Japan. Japan
yeah,
also takes their boxing seriously. That's the two places that I know.
yeah.
So maybe
But he came
maybe
through.
if he mess it up too bad, some rich guy in Japan is going to say, "Yo, we're going to buy the rights now. We want it."
Yeah, but what he's trying to do is he's trying to create a monopoly like the UFC, you
Hmm.
know. And boxing, they have something called the Muhammad Ali Act. The Muhammad Ali Act states that a boxing promoter cannot be a boxing sanctioning body. It means you cannot promote a fight and still give the fighters the belt.
Oh,
If
okay.
you do that, it means there's going to be a lot of corruption. You can choose who to give the belt to. So in
Yeah.
boxing, a promoter cannot be a manager at the same time. So you cannot be a promoter at the same time a manager. You only have to
Hmm.
pick one.
Hmm.
And he's not trying to pick one, he's trying to do it all. So what he did was he gave
He's
these
buying the
guys a
belt
bunch
and
of
sell it.
so he gave these guys bunch of money and corrupted everybody's mind. So now people is like, man, this guy gave me so much money, man. I want to go with him,
Hmm.
you know. So that's what's happening. So the matches are not happening like it used to. You know, even though
Okay.
boxing has been bad for a very long time, but in the past, like even up to last year, boxing was happening like every weekend until this guy came through. And then when he came through, what he did was he didn't directly give the guys the money. He gave the money to the promoters. He had like a lot of promoters to promote the fight. Now he's saying, I don't need the promoters no more. I'm gonna do it now. Huh? Gonna
Oh.
do it now by yourself. Huh? Shit is weird, bro. Shit is really weird. You know, and he's making these
He's
guys
showing
apologize.
he's showing he's multi-talented, he can do it
Yeah.
all, man.
And if you don't call him His Excellency, he gets angry and he say, I don't want to do business with you no more. So you have these boxers apologizing to this guy. I'm like, yo, this guy don't know shit about boxing. All he has is money. You guys are apologizing left and right. You know,
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
messed
weird.
up.
Yeah, she's really weird. Let me see what let me see this. But he has a great card coming on. Okay, I think the big fight is on May. Um. Oh, to this. Oh, okay. Now we have great match, boxing match this weekend on Sunday.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Chris Eubank versus Conor Ben, but it's in the UK, so that's good. And the big match is next weekend. Ryan Garcia is back.
Oh, how did his lawsuit go?
Oh no,
Because I
the
remember.
guy that oh no, the guy withdrew the lawsuit. So the same guy, the same techie guy says, okay, your friend says you gotta go.
Yeah, I'm texting him now.
So the techie guy says, okay, if you file a lawsuit, I'm not gonna promote your fight anymore. So Devin is like, okay, no more lawsuit. I'm like, okay, yo, big boys are talking now. It's like, okay. So Devin Haney has to redraw the lawsuit. So Devin is like, okay, no more lawsuit. So that's
Okay,
good.
so there's no lawsuit going on.
No lawsuit.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. So
Well,
because the guy
I
said,
thought a woman. I thought he was getting sued by a woman too, like his
yeah,
girlfriend or
that
something.
guy, that she withdrew her case is the wife.
Oh, so he paid her off.
Yeah, they have a kid together, man. Like some
She
women, but
changed her
I
mind.
don't get. Yeah.
Okay, she
So
changed her mind. All right, that's
yeah.
good.
So you remember we watched one video where the guy slapped the other guy with an egg.
Yeah. I
Yeah, that's the
remember that.
match. Yeah, that's the match. Yeah, that's the match
Okay.
on Sunday. So I'm gonna do
That
that.
that that would be cool though. That would be cool. If
Yes,
I have the time, I'm gonna tune in for that
yeah,
one.
yeah. The fight is gonna be UK time, so it's gonna be
Hmm.
American time. So that's gonna be weird.
UK time is like what? Like what time would
Y-
be at night?
So yeah, it's gonna be 12. The match is gonna start at 12, maybe finish at 4, 5.
So it's 12 p.m. like 12
Yeah,
a.m. in the morning, like
yeah, yeah,
China time,
yeah,
and
yeah,
finish
China.
at 4 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so that
so
means you're gonna pull
and
out
then
all nighter.
yeah, and the big match. Oh
Yeah, don't worry about it. Got it.
yeah, so the big match is on May the 3rd. Ryan Garcia versus Rolando Romero is in Times Square. These guys, the Turkish guy just put money everywhere. He's having the fight in
Mhm.
Times Square, middle of Times
Mhm.
Square.
Mhm.
Middle of Times Square is where the this guy's crazy. He's a Turkish guy, but he's a Saudi Arabian guy. He's just like his match is all in weird places, you
Mhm.
know. So that's gonna be interesting.
Okay, by the way, what about Floyd Mayweather and his lawsuits? What's going on with him?
Somebody's suing him.
You remember, like he's Mayweather had there's news going on, like he has money issues,
Oh,
and
oh,
like he's
oh,
going bankrupt.
yeah, he said
Yeah.
he paid $406 million for the apartment, and the
Mhm.
owners of the apartment building is like, no, you just invested a fraction of that amount into the portfolio. You don't actually own the whole portfolio. You invested in the portfolio. And Floyd's like, no, I own it. Everybody knows Floyd didn't own that. But hey, you know,
Yeah, because I looked at a report about him, and they were saying that what Floyd does to make a lot of money is that when there's a boxing match, he tends to buy out a whole section of the arena, and then he sells those tickets to some investors, telling them that, oh,
yeah,
you want to make X amount of profit on those
yeah,
tickets, like
yeah,
sell it to them, and then they try to make money from the seats. And a
yeah.
lot
He's
of
been
these
doing that for
guys,
a very long time.
and
Since
a lot of these
since his
guys,
boxing day.
yeah, and you see, like a lot of these guys don't even make money on those
Mm.
seats that they bought from him on those premium prices.
And
And
guess what?
he always like push the investment on to the next match and the next match
Yeah,
and the next
yeah,
match, and he has been
yeah.
doing that for a while.
He's
And
been doing that for
right
the
now,
past 25 years.
yeah, and they're saying like right now, a lot of these so-called investments that he has, like the jewelers and all these people that got jewelry from, a lot of them he hasn't paid them, and they're calling
Nah,
asking
yeah,
for their money.
yeah.
So
And
yeah.
he's weird. It's okay. You need an ad. I'll do an ad for you, man. Okay. Anytime you are in Dubai, come to this guy's shop. He has the best watches. The guy's like, no, I don't need an ad, bro. How come on ad? Lord is crazy, man. I don't think he's broke, but I think the money is running low.
Yeah,
You
well,
know,
he said he's been making a lot of smart investments. Right now I
nah,
want to see
he's been
how
saying
these
that for the past
investments are
20
going.
years.
But
You
doesn't he
know.
has like some strip clubs and stuff? Those stuff supposed to be paying bank.
Yeah, he has a strip club, but yo, pe- so people normally don't go to expensive strip clubs. His club is
Oh.
expensive. He made it like he said
Oh.
it's a gentleman's club. It means you have to be of a certain stature to be there. So normal people
Okay.
just want to pay $20 and see some ass shakes and eat some weird Doritos in the strip club. Nobody want to pay. Uh, Come on, man. I'll bring my own
Some
alcohol. What about that? You
some
know?
Doritos that has been somewhere else, right?
Yeah. It is
Some
yeast
dirty
infection everywhere.
Doritos.
Yeah. So people just want to see some ass shakes and go back home to their miserable lives. Nobody want to be
Hmm.
dressed up just to go to a strip club, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, so he has a
All
strip
right.
club. He has a lot of investment. I don't think he's broke. It's just the money is running low. So he's starting
Okay.
to. He's even training to make a comeback. So I know the money is
Yeah,
really
I
really
heard
running
I
low.
heard that he's doing a match like pretty soon.
Yeah,
Like he's fighting some nobodies.
yeah. The money is running low, man. The money is
Mm-hmm.
running low because you can't keep spending. You can be a multi-millionaire spending money like a billionaire. You know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, flying everywhere in a private jet. Like knock it off, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, man.
People don't learn, man. People
They
don't
don't. They
learn.
would. They would very soon, though. Yeah, they would very soon. So tomorrow I'll join you for the Lakers.
Okay. So if you're
Yeah.
joining me for the Lakers, how we gonna do it? You're gonna set up the link, or I just
Oh,
do
which
it how
one?
I
What do you
normally do it?
normally use?
Man, I just go on YouTube and press that live button.
Oh, you just use YouTube. Okay, we figure it out. Yeah,
Yo,
we'll figure it out.
I just go because to me, I don't want to go through all the complication. I just go boom. We going live right away, bro. No time wasted.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll figure
Yeah.
it out. I will check and see whether I still have uh time left on this one.
Because what I'm
Then
thinking, if I do it and we go live, how I'm going to invite you to the live? That is what I don't know how
yeah,
to do.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
like for the yeah, but I know how to go live by myself because most of the
yeah,
times when I roll out of bed, I just roll out of bed, wash my face, grab a cup of coffee, and just sit down and press the button, bro.
yeah, yeah. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
figure it.
But since you're gonna join for the Lakers, what I'm thinking, I will just start with because if I get up early, I'm gonna do the Boston Magic first,
Okay,
and after the Boston Magic, then how we gonna transition into the Lakers. So if you want to
okay.
join for the Lakers, then if you could set it up, like maybe schedule it, and in the meanwhile, I'll just go straight for um
Yeah.
the other
Okay.
one.
After we finish this one, I'll check and see whether you can actually add somebody on YouTube live, and then I'll let you know.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. That'll be much more simpler.
all
And
right, cool.
yeah,
Because I know I have watch hours for this.
yeah, yeah. So I want to preserve this for the boxing. Yeah, yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man.
So anything else you want to do?
Nah, just go out and meet these people, have something to
Oh, you
eat with them.
oh you're on the scheduled time. All right,
Yeah.
cool,
So
cool, cool, cool. All right,
yeah,
no
I'll
worries,
just
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so probably I'm gonna try to tomorrow morning, maybe try to chop this one out, cut the Pope out, and upload it as a short clips for what we discussed today.
Okay,
That would be much
cool.
better.
For
Yeah,
the previous one, I was supposed to do that, but I got sick, man. I didn't tell you I got the fever. I'm not too
yeah.
sure.
You told me you got a fever. Yeah,
Yeah, I was down that whole week.
yeah, that's fine.
So
Yeah, I'll
yeah.
do this one tomorrow. I'll just download it once it becomes
Oh,
available.
you want me to do it? I could do it
No,
though.
I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it.
All right,
Yeah,
all right, cool, cool, cool.
yeah. All right.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. We really appreciate your support. We like
Yes,
the
sir.
fact that a lot of you has been with us like all the day, all through the grind.
I think
Supporting
our
us.
this thing ends today, right?
Which thing?
YouTube.
Oh, I didn't even check.
Yeah, I think it ends today. Because you were telling me 25th
Okay.
or something.
Yeah, it's gone, bro. It's gone. Finally, we're in the clear.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't watched it in
All
a
right, man.
while, bro. Yeah, it's gone. Yeah,
All right,
that's
man.
that's a good place to be. Anyway, peace
Yeah,
and love, man. See you in the next one. See you tomorrow.
yeah.
All right, bless.
Okay.